everybody, welcome back to another edition of the All In Football Show. Live from New Orleans is Lee Ice. I'm at the NFL Experience.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly, score a touchdown, 1, 2, 3. Hit 'em low, hit 'em high, and watch our Eagles fly. Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory.
Everybody live from New Orleans, the site of Super Bowl 59. It's the All In Football Show with your man Lee Ice. And of course I got my man, my brother from a different mother. And I can't call him what I normally call him, y'all. I gotta give him his flowers. I gotta give him his props. Beside me, rolling today, is the GOAT King. GOAT King, what's up?
Man. That's right, Lee Ice. I told you, Lee Ice, 2 weeks ago on the Championship Sunday show, I said 24-34 Philadelphia, if not a blowout by Philadelphia. It's just, man, I just seen something in the conference championship games in the playoffs in the regular season. The Denver Broncos showed me both times that Kansas City offensive line is not what it's cracked up to be. The Texans even showed the vulnerabilities. I don't know what happened to Buffalo, but Buffalo must just really be too small. Philadelphia showed me a lot. They actually should have lost to the Rams. If Matthew Stafford, he needs to go in retirement after that pass. Washington, they just don't have enough on defense to hang with them, but they had enough offense to hang with them. So it showed me some things, and that's why I figured there's going to be one in the trenches. I thought Philadelphia was just too strong, too powerful in the trenches on both sides of the ball for Kansas City, and that's why I said either 10 points or more or blowout.
Gotta give you flowers. You called it. It was a blowout, you know. We're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to that and more, especially this conversation of Pat Mahomes not being taken out of the GOAT conversation. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I got a lot to say about that, and I told you that last night, and everybody on TV been talking about it today. They agree with the big dog. They agree with the big dog. Yeah, they agree with the big dog. Everybody.
All right, y'all. Let's thank everybody for tuning into our last show was the conference championship, and we thank y'all for tuning into this show, Super Bowl show. Like I always say, I hope we entertain y'all during what we're going through. You know, I don't say the word, ain't said it in 5 years, and I would never say it. But I'm always tell you, protect yourself and your family the best way you know how. Big dog. My bad. I'm sorry. Go King. Are you ready to get things started?
Yeah, look at my bead. Mardi Gras today.
I won't tell y'all what the big dog had to do. I won't tell y'all what the big dog had to do to get all of those beads.
Let me show my boobs too.
I wasn't gonna tell our people that, man.
Okay.
You had to walk around Bourbon Street for about 5 minutes to get that many. I know it's first on the All In Football Show. It is the double reverse Super Bowl style. Let's get it started. Go
Super
King.
Sunday, Lee Ice, Pat Summerall, John Manton, Greg Gumbel, rest in peace, Brian Gumbel, Phyllis George, Brent Musburger, Herb Cross, and Jimmy DeGree. Here we go. And also Mike Hamlin and Greg Gumbel, NFL Live. Here we go. Super Bowl 59 live from New Orleans. It matched that sidearm throwing behind the back. Travis Kelce moonwalking up to Taylor Swift to get a kiss, and key up there Kiki Kai with Caitlin Clark. Andy Reid saying, I'm hungry as I don't know what. I need a poor boy, jambalaya, red beans and rice, gumbo, and grilled oysters. And as they took on that, fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's get to it, Lee. First quarter. We saw the first quarter, both teams. Eagles got the ball first, took the ball, punted. Then Kansas City got the ball, went 3 and out. Then the Eagles went down the field at the 6:15 mark, got to the 1 yard line. The tush push, Lee Ice. Jalen Hurts, 1 yard touchdown. How you feel?
This will be the last time we see the tush push. That will be outlawed.
No, it won't be Ice. It'll be back for a long
Yes, it
time.
will.
Until somebody can learn how to stop it. Lee Ice, that was the first quarter. The end of the first quarter was 7-0 Philadelphia. Second quarter, Jake Elliott kicked a 48-yard field goal with 8:38 left to go in the second quarter. How you feel? Made it 10-0.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, Jalen Hurts threw an interception before that.
Philadelphia got the ball back again, went 3 and out. Then a coffin corner kick to put the Kansas City Chiefs inside their 10. Patrick Mahomes went back to pass. Picked off by the birthday boy. Happy birthday. Hey, the Jawan Cooper took a 38-yard interception to the house that made it 17-0. How did you feel?
He got that ball. You could tell he was not going to be denied. It was his birthday, man. He was not going to be denied.
Then with a minute 35 left to go in the half, A.J. Brown caught a 12-yard touchdown pass after throwing a temper tantrum to Sirianni on the sidelines. And then he went to read his book and calm down, and Jalen Hurts hit a touchdown pass that made it 24-0 at the half, Lee Ice.
Yeah, you looked at me and said, you did a Vince Carter. It's over.
Yeah, I told you it was over right there. It was over.
But I said no. I said no. They got somebody, got 15. 15 is back there.
Well, 15, and it went 15 yesterday. But Lee Ice, halftime show. Kendrick Lamar did it to Drake again, you said.
Yeah.
Lot of controversy and criticism this morning about the halftime show. Give me your grade and what you thought of the halftime show.
Looking back, and I'm not a big Kendrick Lamar fan, but I do recognize talent. And that was pure genius. What he did, everything he did, from Uncle Sam to having a guy you dissing X come out to the broken flag. I mean, it wasn't a performance. It was an education. And that went over people's head. I know everybody was expecting a performance. It was a performance, though, but it was more of an education. And tip my hat off to Kendrick. Great job, brother.
What kind of grade did you give it?
I give it an A. I give it an A+ because it went over.
I heard a comedian probably said the same thing I said. I had no problem with what he did. You know what I'm saying? I understand what he was doing for the fullest. But overall, as a halftime show, I give it about a B+. It was nothing spectacular about it. But
I mean, it was different.
But Lee, the comedian said, just like I was going to tell you last night, on a petty scale, I give that joke an A+++++++. Most pettiest, outstanding, genius thing you could do.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So, I mean, I give it an A+ because, we got to open our eyes to newer things. The performance, all the people that are involved, they did good. The choreography, Serena coming out there doing a little crip while people forget. That girl from Compton. So, she know a thing or two. Mm-hmm. I'm sure Drake liked it.
Huh? What?
You don't think Drake liked the performance?
I ain't got nothing to do with light skin.
But hey, how about this? If you are Serena's husband, how would you feel about you going?
No, that's been another topic all morning. Why are you worried about him? You ain't with him no more. Lee, I take the commercial break.
Everybody live from New Orleans at the NFL Experience. It's your boy Lee Ice, representing the #1 squad, all in football show, New Orleans Super Bowl, all of that sport. We'll be right back.
Back, everyone, All In Football Show, Super Bowl 59 edition. Lee Ice and the GOAT King bringing it to you. We're in the middle of the double reverse. The GOAT King told you what happened in the first half. Let's tell him what happened in the second half.
All right, All right, Kurt Menefees, Tom Jackson, Chris Berman. Here we go. Second half. Third quarter, the 5:18 mark. Jake Elliott kicked a 29-yard field goal that made it 27-0. Then at the 2:40 mark, Jalen Hurts dropped back to pass and went for all the juggler. Hit Devontae Smith, the 46-yard touchdown pass to Alabama connection. Alabama. Sprint time, roll time. That made it 34-0. Then at the 30 with 34 seconds left to go in the third quarter, Xavier Worthy caught a 24-yard touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes, and a 2-point conversion would fail. That made it 34-6 at the end of the third quarter. How did you feel, the ice?
Basically, we just waiting for the clock to hit double zeros to see Gatorade thrown on the coach to see who's going to get the Super Bowl MVP. That's all we wait for after that.
Then in the fourth quarter, Jake Elliott hit another 48-yard field goal and made the score 37-6. At the 8:01 mark, Jake Elliott hit a 50-yard field goal and made it a 40-6. Then DeAndre Hopkins caught a 7-yard touchdown pass with 2 minutes and 54 seconds left to go in the game from Patrick Mahomes. And Patrick Mahomes hit Justin Watson for the 2-point conversion. They made it 40-14. Then with 1:48 left to go in the game, Xavier Worthy called a 50-yard touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the 2-point conversion, he hit DeAndre Hopkins for the 2-point conversion. And the gun hit zero. And the Philadelphia Eagles, fly, destroyed. No, I ain't got to work. Embarrassed the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22. And MVP Jalen Hurts. Here we go. Some of the game stats, Lee Ice. Patrick Mahomes was 21-32 for 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions, sacked 6 times.
With no blitz.
No
6
blitz.
times, no blitz.
No blitzes at all.
That's unbelievable.
That's unheard of these days. Hey, Jalen Hurts went 17-22 for 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, and interception. Rushing, Patrick Mahomes, 4 carries for 25 yards. Jalen Hurts, 11 carries for 72 yards and a touchdown. Leading receivers, Xavier Worthy with 8 receptions for 157 yards and 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, 4 receptions, 69 yards and a touchdown, the Ice. How you feel? Jalen Hurts MVP.
I criticized the dude, Jalen Hurts, all year, or the past couple years. So I got to give him his flowers. That was a great performance. If you would have told me that Kansas City would basically bottle up Saquon and that Philadelphia's chances to win the game had to rely on Jalen Hurts in his arm, I would have told you, chop this up, Kansas City. Nope, he proved me wrong, proved a lot of people wrong. A great performance. Tip my hat off to you, Jalen Hurts. Well deserved. But also on the side note, yes, he won the MVP. Not taking that away from him. Again, I'm not taking that away from him. But the MVP was that defensive line. What they did to Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes looked like a scared little boy back there. He was running for his life the whole time. He never felt comfortable in the pocket. They never let him get loose. They never let him do the side. He had one side on completion, but that first interception he threw, that was hard. Horrible. He never could get his feet set to set and throw good passes. So that defensive line, 6 sacks, Go King, with not even blitzing one time. That's crazy. That is crazy, man.
Unheard of.
So again, tip my hat off to Jalen Hurts. Tip my hat off to the defensive line.
I'm gonna take up for Jalen Hurts right now because he was just maybe I think a week or two ago we did our other show. You had your son on, and we were talking about the greatest and average quarterback. I said Jalen Hurts probably number 2. No, y'all beat me down. But like I said, everywhere Jalen Hurts has been, he's been a winner, and he's also been. People like you and your son and other announcers have criticized Jalen Hurts everywhere he's been. From Alabama in freshman year to now. Criticized. You have to take that off of him now. He's a Super Bowl champion. He's outperformed Patrick Mahomes twice in 2 Super Bowls. If that fumble didn't happen 2 years ago, we might be talking about Jalen Hurts in a whole different light. But
we might.
It didn't happen. But I think I've always had confidence in Jalen Hurts. I definitely agree with you about the defensive line. They were the real MVP, especially that guy Sweat. I don't even know where he came from, but
Don't know where he came
from.
Really don't. I don't remember seeing 19 all year.
Man, I don't even know where he came from, but I think the Philadelphia fans need to embrace Sirianni now. Stop calling for his head. He got you there. Is this team loaded for next year? Oh yeah, they're loaded for next year. They have the lowest amount of free agents out of any team in the league. Did you know that? They're set for the next 2 years.
What we said 3 years ago about Kansas City defense?
Yeah.
Philadelphia defense loaded. They hit on all their top 3 draft choices in each round the last 3 years. The top 3 rounds. That's crazy. That's another thing that's unheard of. So all of them are under contract for at least 3 to 4 years.
Easy.
They're not going
And
this could be the start of a dynasty, man.
Derrick Hurst is their biggest cap hit. That's only $21 million. That's unheard of.
Yep.
$21 million. That's it. That's your biggest hit. Come on, man. You can sign anybody you want now.
Talent-wise, I can't even believe I'm saying this. Talent-wise, I think they got a shot to go undefeated, depending on their schedule next year. Talent-wise, who has more talent than the Philadelphia Eagles? Really?
On paper?
The best offensive line, arguably the best running back. I still think Derrick Henry.
I feel like this, the Ice. Next year, there's some teams you really got to think about in the NFC that could give them problems. And one of them's in their division is the Washington Commanders. If Washington can make some moves on defense, not maybe get another wide receiver to take off the top, but on defense, they could challenge them. And what would a healthy Detroit Lions look like? That's going to be the thing. Even though they lost the coordinators, what a healthy Lions going to look like? Or with the Minnesota Vikings? Hey, I can't forget about them. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Who that quarterback gonna be?
They had injuries too, so
I'd say their number one contender will be the Commanders for years. I think this is set up for Philly and Washington, Jalen and Jaden versus each other for the next 5 to 6 years. I think we're about to indulge on a great rivalry between the two cities, you know. But I want to touch on this thing right here.
Let's go to commercial break, and we can touch on anything you want. Our last commercial break of the year.
Last commercial break of the year, y'all. We'll be right back. Right, y'all, we are back for the last time of this football year, All In Football Show. Lee Ice, yes, big dog, but he is the GOAT King until we come back for the start of next season. GOAT King and others been saying, take Patrick Mahomes out the GOAT conversation. Let me read this off to you, and then you can talk. Because after I say this, I don't have to say anything else. Patrick Mahomes been in the league 7 years. Okay. Patrick Mahomes has been to the AFC Championship 7 times. Patrick Mahomes has been to the 5 Super Bowls. Patrick Mahomes has won 3 of those Super Bowls. So in 7 years, he is 7 for 7 trying to get to the Super Bowl. He has accomplished that 5 times, and he's won it 3 times. So go King, and all of you out there, tell me what quarterback in NFL history has had a best start of their first 7 years in the NFL. The floor is yours.
Well, Leah, it's not. I'm not disputing that. Okay. The reason I said, and everybody else is saying, take him out of the conversation just for now. I'm not saying he's out of the conversation for great altogether, but he slips to definitely a number 4 or number 3, easy, and that's a big gap now because it's the way they lost both Super Bowls. You know, I heard Ryan Clark this morning get on Shannon Sharp for the justification. And it's almost the same justification he makes for LeBron. But you can't have both and have your cake and eat it too, but that's what he did. So my justification is you got beaten both Super Bowls the same exact way, manhandled. You got blown out by a combined of 40 plus points. You can't lose like that. Brady and Montana never lost like that. So that's my thing as the GOAT. It's not what he's done. Yes, he's the best quarterback in the league, without a doubt right now. He's the best quarterback. But when it comes to the GOAT conversation, he picked that gap. Now, if he goes back to the 3 or 4 Super Bowls and win 2 or 3, he's right back in there. He'll jump over Joe Montana or Brady if he wins all of them. So they need to retool, get an offensive line, and do what they got to do. Leon, let me go to the clipboard real quick and throw some topics at you. Hey, Cooper Kupp, it's been rumored to be traded. How you feel?
Be interested to see where he ends up. I think he still has something left in the tank. I think he can help a team that's right there, Commanders, or Detroit, or who else out there? He can help a team that's right there. He's not the number 1 no more, but he can be a hell of a number 2 and a damn good number 3. So yeah.
Aaron Rodgers unlikely to return to the Jets. Coach and owner don't want him, OGM.
That just never was a good fit. Aaron Rodgers, wherever he go, look out. That's all I'm gonna say. Look out wherever he go, because he's gonna be out to prove something again.
Deebo Samuel's on the trading block too.
Again, one of them receivers. No, he's not a number 1. He could be a solid number 2 and an excellent number 3. A team that's right on the cusp, that'll be a good pickup.
And the biggest one, Myles Garrett, is on the trading block.
If a contender picks him, I told you, I look at Myles Garrett as the Charles Haley of this generation. If he can get with the right, you saw what he did when he went to the Cowboys. It turned them into 3-time Super Bowl champ. He get with the right team, Commanders. I know I keep saying Commanders, but yeah, you said it too. They put that dude on defense. Oh yeah, Philadelphia, they definitely will have somebody to contend for their championship.
And on a happy note, Randy Moss returns to ESPN analyst on NFL kickoff for them.
It's my GOAT as the wide receiver, Randy Moss. Glad you made it back, bro.
Lee Ice, give us your all-in player of the year.
All-in player of the year. I got a coat. But if I had to go with one, because if I say the other, people would say you're home. So I'll just go with Josh Allen over Lamar Jackson, because over Saquon Barkley, because it was Josh Allen. He didn't have that threat in the backfield that can hit home runs.
Big man getting loose.
He didn't have 2 bona fide wide receivers. Both of Philadelphia Eagle receivers can be number 1s. Who's his tight end? You don't have a Pro Bowl tight end. And I felt that same way about Jay Daniels as a rookie. They put everything on that man's shoulders. Say, go out there and do it. That's unheard of a rookie to carry a team. all the way to the NFC Championship to lose to the eventual Super Bowl champs. So I got Cole All in Football Show Players of the Year. Josh and Jake.
All right.
They are. Mm-hmm.
Before we leave, this is it for us until August. The road to Toronto and then San Francisco. Yes, we'll be in San Francisco again. We'll be in San Francisco for next year's Super Bowl 60, and we'll be in Toronto to open our show up. We want to give all the viewers out there, thanks for tuning in every week. Without y'all, we wouldn't come back for a sixth season. Emails and everything. Wow. Thank you very much. It's all love between me and Lice. That's my brother. I love him. We really got a special bond this week. Yeah, he scared me up to death, y'all. But I want to thank Lee Ice for doing what he does. I look forward to next year. Love you, brother. Take us home, and we leave y'all with the memories of what we saw this week, and also you'll get the best of all 5 seasons the week after. Take us home.
Big dog, time flies when you're having fun, and 5 seasons, 6 seasons, man, it's crazy. Like I said, like he just said, that's my brother, man. I couldn't do it without him. I just thank him every day for giving me the opportunity to do something that I truly love. For those of you out there that know Lee Ice, he truly loves football, and I get to do it for a living, for fun. I get to travel to Toronto. I get to travel to Super Bowls. And Big Dog, I thank you for all of that, man. You truly made a brother's wish come true.
You're welcome.
And all y'all fans out there and listeners, we thank y'all for keep tuning in, because if you didn't, we wouldn't be here. So thank y'all all in Football Show viewers and fans. We love y'all. And so, oh man, I thought I was gonna make it. I thought I was gonna make it through without Jive. What you got to say, man? This is the last show. What you got to say?
He said, see y'all next year.
That's all. Okay. You keeping it short and sweet. That's good. For Jive, for the Big Dog, a.k.a. Goat King, for everybody, a part of the All in Football Show, I'm Lee Ice. We leave you like we always leave it. Whether you like it or don't like it, learn. You better learn to love it, because it's the best thing going today. Next time we see you, we will see you in Toronto. Peace.